been a while since I've made one of these videos. Welcome back to A.S.S. Alright, well, let's get started here. So, for those who don't know, or who are just checking into the channel, I have a Minecraft series I've been doing for a while now, called A.S.S, or A Standard Series. And I figured I'd come back to it after my long hiatus of not making videos, because I recently moved. So, we're doing A.S.S again. Yes, I named it this on purpose. Check the first season for, like, the reason why I named it this way. Because the only reason I really even did it was because it was funny. Like, imagine having a series just named A.S.S, you know? Anyway, so let's get started. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I might be a bit slow when it comes to things. But that's honestly fine, because I do like to take games slowly. I don't want to, like, drag it out for for audience retention, but, like, I like taking games slow and covering one game over many videos. Because I know it's a thing now where some YouTubers will, like, do an entire playthrough of a game in one video. I think popular-ish example, Waffle Time, a Terraria YouTuber, will, like, do an entire, like, from start to finish in one long video. Which I don't have a problem with, it's just that's not really how I like to do YouTube, so I won't be doing that. I feel like to really appreciate a game and to really appreciate, like, what you're doing, it'd be best to take a game slowly over the course of, like, days or weeks and just, like, truly experience everything the game has to offer rather than just playing the game to beat it. I don't know, that's just how my brain works, personally. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, of course, but that's just how I like to do it. Right, so, as you saw in the title, the version of Minecraft we're playing is 1.11. That is because, I'm doing a weird thing in hardcore where each time I die is a new season, and with each season comes a new Minecraft version. So basically, I just play a lot of Minecraft. And I just play a lot of Minecraft. This is the game that I've played the most out of anything anyway, so it works. You know, I just realized that I have music playing in the back, but I have music on in Minecraft. That would have caused a bit of confusion, so sorry. Mutton exists. Okay, good. Good, so sheep actually get food then. Okay. Well, that's sweet. Now, part of why I'm doing, like, one version each life is, A, it's an interesting gimmick. I don't think it's been done that much before. I don't really know. Because a lot of people, or a lot of YouTubers will have a hardcore world that's like, we're gonna build this super base, we're gonna build this, like, really impressive structure. And it's like, on one hand, right, it's impressive, but on the other hand, it's too much shit to do, man. And also, you're telling me you built all that, like, in the time span that it took to, like, upload, edit, record, and fully produce the next episode of whatever hardcore series you're doing? Like, no, it breaks the believability of hardcore, and it honestly sets such a nasty precedent for anyone trying to do hardcore, because they think they have to do something giant, when really you can just enjoy the fucking game. I have a lot of very strong opinions on YouTubers who do that kind of stuff, so sorry if it's, like, a bit much. Right, those don't spawn with brewing sands because we're playing before Village and Pillage, but these spawn with armor. Or diamonds, I think. I don't really remember the loot pool. Oh, would you look at that? We got some diamonds. It's pretty epic. I'm gonna take the furnaces, because it's just a good idea. Yeah, at some point, I want to do one of these versions. I'm going to do it on 1.22, if that ever comes out, where I play with the Discord, like on a dedicated server. Because that would be really neat, in my opinion. Like, we have the voice chat mod, and we just kind of play Minecraft together as a server. I think that'd be pretty cool. What is the current song playing? Blind Spots by C1 or by C418. Sorry about butchering your name there. I don't really like the new Minecraft music, I'll be honest. Like it's beautiful, sure, but it doesn't really feel Minecrafty enough. I like the older stuff. The older stuff, in my opinion, is just kind of better. Like, not like better in quality, but you know what I mean. Like, it feels better to listen to when you're, like, doing a long day of mining, and you come up and all of a sudden, like, C418 starts playing, and you just feel that, I wouldn't say euphoria, but, you know, you feel better about a lot of things when that happens. Now, the reason why I took a bit of a hiatus, like a 3-day block, when it came to recording, art block. I just didn't really have it in me. I couldn't sit down and like record something without just like scrapping it. It didn't feel right to record for a bit, but I'm hoping to get back into it either slowly or, you know, full-fledged dailies, but don't expect daily videos out of me. Another reason was I just found out about my big monitor, the 3440 by 1440 monitor. For those computer nerds who don't understand, or for those non-computer nerds who don't understand, that's big. That is very big. It's a big, beautiful monitor. But no, it's a pretty huge monitor, all things considered. So, you know, I learned that monitor wasn't meant for gaming, or at least it was meant for gaming, it just wasn't. My graphics card didn't support the big monitor. Fucking hell, I'm so bad with words today. Yeah, basically my GPU has a, like, it has an aspect ratio or a resolution that it's good at and that it can work in, that it's perfectly stable. You know, it's optimized for this resolution. My small monitor, it isn't meant totally for that resolution, but it can handle it. And my big monitor, turns out, is way the fuck over when it comes to resolution. So it'd be prone to like total system crashes and stuff. That didn't really even happen to me often, which is why I was a bit confused by it. Because I was looking at it like, man, my system's been crashing just like a little bit. I didn't think it was the GPU's fault, but it turns out it was, I think. So here I am looking like a dumbass, like trying to figure out why my GPU stopped working. I had to ask my brother, who's way more of a computer nerd than I am. And, you know, it kind of just happened that way. He found out, like, what resolution my monitor was meant for, what resolution my GPU was meant for, and yeah. I got suspicious of the crashing when I was playing Roblox and it crashed. For some reason, it just like total crashed on Roblox, and I was like, this ain't normal, you know, this ain't good, this ain't normal, what's happening here? So, yeah, I had to, like, go through that shit. It was pretty bad, but it's fine. It works, you know what I mean? Well, the good news is that we're gonna have leather armor soon, so that's nice. Because I'm a fucking parkour expert. I was about to say parkour pro, but I'm not KMN 18. Oh, well. Ooh, it's gonna be night soon. I say we hunker down somewhere for the night, and we try and figure out what to do from there. Yeah. Or, you know what, we can sleep under the stars tonight. I'm not concerned about shit early on. For some reason, my mouse has been double-clicking constantly. Oh my god, beds are red automatically. Sweet. Okay, thank fuck. Actually, we should probably hunker down. I want to face the sunset. We'll find somewhere pretty to hunker down. It's fine. What was I? Oh, yeah, right. The reason why I got those 2 poppies early on was because I have, like, ultimate Minecraft autism, apparently, and I just hate it when my beds aren't red. Because in these older versions, white beds, purple beds, all the different colors didn't really exist. It was just the red bed. And I grew up on it, and it's like, when the World of Color update happened, I think, that's when I was like, ah, shit, I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to have, like, a purple bed or, like, anything special. So I've always been just picking up poppies and shit and, like, getting red beds. I don't know why I do it, but I just do it. And it's become so natural to me that I don't sleep until I have a red bed. Like, I just will refuse to. It's so weird. Oh, hey, swamp. Swamp biomes actually used to be really common in these older versions before terrain generation got a bit more fancy. I don't remember when terrain gen got really fancy. I think it was, oh, God. I really can't remember. I swear, I'm 16. I'm having dementia moments. Oh my god, some really funny stuff happens. So whenever I hop on like a voice chat game on anything, whether it be VR chat or Roblox, and I talk, people will think that I'm like a chain smoker or that I'm like 30 because of my voice. It's so fucking weird. Because like on one hand, it's a compliment. On the other hand, do I really sound 30? Like, god damn. I don't know. It's weird. You know, before I get ultimately double fucked in that cave, I should make armor. I just made 2. I just made 2 helmets. Well, you know what? Hey, if we ever need a helmet, we have one. Alright. What the fuck? I am messing up so much. You know, they actually used to have it in Minecraft where your armor durability would determine how much armor you have. So, like, the weaker your armor was, the less protection it would give. Like, full iron would give you full armor, but it wouldn't last long. It was weird, but I honestly kind of liked it. It was a neat mechanic. Genuinely. Like, it was really cool. Well, let's get spelunking. And that's the end of our spelunking. Fucking great. Oh my god. Cool. Epic. Very cool. That's the end of our spelunking. Ah, shit. I was also thinking about another thing in the community server linked in the description where I would host, or someone would host D&D, because I really want to use that summoner class idea that I had, but also that I like D&D. Those who don't know, my dad was the person who got me into D&D. He was DMing for like 30 years when I joined in, and I love D&D. Like, it's a genuinely really fun game. I just hate DMing for people because I don't know why. I just don't like DMing. For those people who actually have girlfriends and get laid on a regular basis, DMing means dungeon mastering. It's what you call the person running D&D. And for those nerds who are very mad at the joke that I made, shut up, you don't get any pussy. Anyway. Oh my god. Oh, they do this thing in the newer versions of Minecraft where when you kill a mob, the XP drops at the same time as the kill. But now or in this version, it drops when the entity, like, turns into smoke and despawns. That's so strange. I just got back from playing, like, 1.21.5, which is the newest release, so it's like, there's a lot of mechanics that I'm gonna have to relearn. But I really like these older versions of Minecraft. I just think they're more fun, in my opinion. I mean, I made an entire video essay on, like, Minecraft. Newer versions kind of aren't fun anymore, because they aren't, in my opinion. I know, hot take. Newer Minecraft's bad. But, you know, I mean, I don't doubt that it's definitely getting better. I just think that a lot of things were changed that shouldn't have been. Like, the Nether update was nice, but why'd you have to add Netherite? There's no real purpose for it. The Netherite, like, tools and stuff, I understand. But there's no purpose for Netherite, you know what I mean? It doesn't give you more armor. Armor toughness doesn't really apply in normal survival. Because armor toughness is like damage reduction that scales to how much damage you take, I think. So, like, if I were to take 100 damage and if I had an amount of armor toughness, then I would take, say if I had like 11 armor toughness and I took 100 damage, I would take, I think, 89 damage instead, or something smaller than that. But, like, when your swords are dealing, like, 14 damage, 11% of that ain't really gonna be a much difference, you know what I mean? I don't know why I turned southerner there for a second, but just excuse it. We got a lot of food. We're gonna have food for fucking years at this point. If only a small Victorian child saw how much beef is right there. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking beef! That is so much beef! That's more beef than, I don't know, Kardashians? I didn't watch the show, fuck it. Well, anyway, I moved somewhere near where I used to be. And, I'm pretty happy about it, I'd say. If any, oh my god. Moving, like, the process, though, the, like, actual act of moving was so awful. Because imagine, right? You're stuck in a car with another human being for, like, a long amount of time. Like, imagine just being stuck in a car with a person that, like, you don't talk to for more than an hour in, like, a decently stressful situation because you just got done moving out. You're fucking tired as hell. I hate moving, personally. I have nothing against the person of whom I was in the car with, but, like, Jesus Christ, you did not have to pop on that many fucking, like, history briefings. Oh my god. And yes, this is somewhat direct. I'm trying to listen to music. I don't want to hear about, like, history that is entirely irrelevant to me. Anyway, joking aside, yeah, moving sucks. If you haven't ever moved, A, how? B, don't do it. Moving is awful. Because, like, you have to sort through all of your shit that you think you won't need. And then, like, when you move in, you find out, oh shit, I needed that one specific thing. You have to, like, make sure all your documents are in order. You have to, like, set up, you have to look for housing. You have to make sure your house doesn't get taken by another person or a realtor. It's, oh my god, it's awful. And for a short period of time, like, there were people coming in and out of my house to, like, see it in case they wanted to rent it while we were living there. And it sucked. But I don't have to deal with that anymore, I hope. Oh my god, if I have to move again within the next year, I'm finishing up in high school, bro. I don't want to fucking move. I know I'm gonna have to, because I'm gonna have to move out at some point, but still. Speaking of moving out, that's becoming a lot harder nowadays, because the markets are awful, and renting is a nightmare. But yeah, it's fine. We have so much fucking beef. Oh my god. When I stop recording, like, I'm gonna have to cook all this fucking beef. I have mountains of beef. I am gonna break into here and steal the books. because bookshelves will be very important. Do I even need to get bookshelves though? I'll just take his crafting table. Fuck it. He gets away out of his house. I get his crafting table and just books and some more books apparently. Do I even need these though? Because I have so much leather that like enchanting tables are going to be so cheap because you can't really use leather for anything else in this version. Armor. Not yet. Maybe later. Is that gold? 20. I don't know. Is there a butcher here that, like, wants some shit? Anyone here a butcher? These villagers have professions. They just don't really like to do anything with them. So, back before the Village and Pillage update, in order to get villager trades that you would actually need, you would have to constantly breed villagers, which is a very long process, or just find enough villages to get enough to where you could, like, actually function. The way that kind of worked was, like, every villager would be born into a profession, so you couldn't ever change it. That's the one thing that I love about the Village and Pillage update, is that before you trade with a villager, you can at least change their profession. Because it was such a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. To get mending on anything was a chore and a half. Well, let's at least get some more sleep in. There we go. Got some seeds. Do I even need more beef? No, I don't. Well, this is a pretty good area. Do I have spruce saplings? No, I don't. Well, there's a spruce forest right next to me, so who cares? You know what? I kind of want to... Because in A.S.S. Season 2, I lived on a mountain. In A.S.S. Season... No, A.S.S. Season 2, I lived in a plains biome. In A.S.S. Season 1, I lived in a mountain. I kind of want to do something, because all I do is mountains for my house. I could do underground, but that doesn't really give us a lot of, like, video opportunity to move around. I don't know what I want to do. You know what? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Yeah, tell me in the comments what kind of base I should have. That way, you all get involved. I get base ideas. And, there was a very dedicated viewer back when I made A.S.S. I even had a series with him. I think there was A.S.S. Season 3. He hasn't joined the Discord, and I don't know how he's doing. I think he's doing pretty well, though. But if you're still watching, give me build ideas. Because he is a very talented builder, genuinely. Like, really, just a talented fucking builder. So, I don't know his channel name currently because I've just been too focused on doing other shit to really look. I've also been watching a lot of D&D stuff, which is not relevant to his channel, so it hasn't really got recommended to me in a while, but I do remember him. He was a very talented builder, and he's actually, I think he was trying to get started on like a thing similar to Outdoor Boys, where he would like go and survive in places. I don't know if he's dedicated to that, or if he's currently doing that, but still, I mean, if you're watching, dude, thank you for giving me the inspiration to do A.S.S. some more. And, if you have any build ideas, shoot me a message or tell me in the comments. Send a link, anything. And I'll shout you out, I'll do all that shit. Because, like, dude, you're a cool dude. Right, well, we've explored for a fucking while. I'd open the F3 menu, but I don't want to dox myself. Because the F3 menu tells you so much shit that I really don't want to tell people about my system and stuff. I might do this season on Lunar Client, which isn't a hack client, but it's just a client with like tooltips and shit, and like customizable features. I'd recommend it. Lunar Client's pretty epic. Anyway, I would do something on Lunar Client. That way it'd be easier to see my coordinates and stuff without, like, doxing myself. You know what, actually, this is a very beautiful area. I like this. I like this place. It's pretty. I think that's part of a tree that didn't load in. Yeah. I like this place. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I like this place. So, give me a build idea in the comments below for, like, this kind of vibe, this kind of area. If I don't get any by the time I make the next episode, which will be on, like... What day is it? It's Tuesday? If I don't get a build idea by, like, Thursday, I'll just kind of build myself. Because, I mean, I need ideas. And I see a few things that I could do here that would be pretty nice, at least. So, I think that'll be it. Feels good to be back. I'd name this one that, but I already used that title somewhere else. I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna call it Cow Tipper. Because that was the... Is it still the name? Is it advancements or achievements? It is achievements. Dope. Let me see if I can find it. Cow Tipper. There it is. Yeah, so give me ideas, and I will try and do them. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Anyway, yeah. So I think that'll be it, everybody. See you all next episode. I'm gonna try and do something tomorrow with Stardew Valley or Slime Rancher 2. Sorry I didn't stream on Saturday for those who were looking forward to it. I didn't really have it in me. I see a beautiful thing I can do here. Anyway, right, I should stop my rambling. I'm also gonna, like, cook all this fucking beef, because I need to. So, yeah, if you have any build ideas, tell me in the comments below. I'll get back to streaming on Saturdays, I think, this week. However, I might not, because... Oh, shit, actually, no, this weekend I'm gonna be gone for a while. So we have to get a lot of videos out. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, that kind of ruins my timeline. It's fine. I'll figure something out. I'll probably just have a shitload of Stardew Valley videos. Like, ready to upload, which means I'm gonna have to play a shitload of Stardew Valley, but still. We have that much leather. I'll figure something out. Don't worry. But I will be gone for, like, 2 weeks at some point, so... Like, uploads might be a bit dodgy in that time. But, yeah. So, see you guys. Have a good one.